According to Pew Research Center, 71% of parents believe children using smartphones might pose more harm than benefits, yet a majority of kids own a smartphone by age 11. So why do you think parents say yes to smartphones, even though they know it can be harmful?
I know. I think that statistic is just wild to me. There are so many reasons, right? And I think we probably know most of them. One is just that, again, it's the default. It is
Yeah.
showing up in schools. It feels, I think a lot of times we marry the idea of tech with progress. And so we think, well, if we do say no to this one aspect, our kids will fall behind. Or
Yeah.
we as a society will fall behind if we don't embrace this. And so I think that's a really big reason that we sometimes assume it's a necessary evil.
Yeah.
And what is interesting to me about that thought is part of the premise for my book was really to find out, is that true? Is technology a necessary evil? Or is it just an evil that we choose to put a whole lot of weight on and call it
Yeah.
necessary? And that isn't even to say that there isn't some good in it, because I feel like
Sure.
if it were all bad, no one would be using it. And yet I wanted to interview people in and out of Silicon Valley to find out, yes, we as consumers of tech think that this is a necessary evil, but what do the creators of tech say, right?
Yeah.
And it was just fascinating to find that no one in Silicon Valley believed that technology was as neutral as the consumer did. They were all very awake to the idea that you're really giving up a lot when you're signing these terms and conditions. And we know that, I think, on kind of a visceral level. And we've seen it play out over time, but we always think it can't happen to us. We always think, well, our family, we follow the rules. We have the after 9 p.m.
Yeah.
thing, and everybody docks their phones in the kitchen where you can all see it. And we just assume that none of these really crazy stories are going to happen to us. And yet they do. And we talk to parents where they do. And so this is certainly not to fear anyone out of changing their ways, but I do believe that some of these harms are a lot more prevalent than we think that they are. And even if we follow all of the rules that every expert suggests, we are not immune to them.